Hi friends, welcome to our online class. Today's topic is a rational and equitable use of water. An example. A rational means reasonable, equitable means judicious. That means a reasonable and judicious use of water. An example. An example is also given to the topic, that is Hiware Bazaar. That is the name of a village. In our previous lessons, we have read about the use of water and how to measure inflows and outflows. In this topic, we will learn about how to use them in effective ways. This could be possible even for a river basin or a village. Such plans and implementation schemes are possible. Hiware Bazaar village is an example for that. Location of Hiware Bazaar. Hiware Bazaar is a village. It is in Ahmednagar district in Maharashtra. Hiware Bazaar is situated at the Ahmednagar district is situated on the eastern side of Sahyadri range, Sahyadri mountain range. This is Sahyadri mountain range. It is situated on the eastern side of Sahyadri mountain range. This mountain range separates Konkan coast from the rest of Maharashtra. I think all of you know what is the Konkan coast. The coastal plains in Maharashtra and Goa are called Konkan coast. The Sahyadri ranges separates Konkan coast from the rest of Maharashtra. Ahmednagar district is the rain shadow region of Western Ghats. So, Ahmednagar is a drought prone with an average annual rainfall of about 400 millimeters. Only 400 millimeters. 400 millimeters means only 40 centimeters. Our Vizag district is receiving 110 centimeters. This is 40 centimeters. Our district is receiving 110 centimeters. There is a lot of difference between these two regions. So, Ahmednagar district is a drought-prone region. Next, third one. Adarsh Grama Yojana scheme for Bandis plus Shramadhan. Because of drought-prone region, the most of the Maharashtra, particularly Vidarbha region, is drought-prone region. So, the Maharashtra government planned a scheme to improve groundwater and as well as all the development of the villages in the rain shadow region of Maharashtra. This Adarsh Grama Yojana scheme was inspired by a village in Ahmednagar district. The name of that village is Ralegaon city. Ralegaon city. Before 1975, Ralegaon city was also a poor village and also no water facility in that village. A man changed the fate of that village. The name of that man was Anna Hazare. I think all of you saw Srimantudu movie. Who is the hero in that movie? Okay, Mahesh Babu. In that movie, Mahesh Babu adopted the entire village to develop in all round aspects. in all aspects. Like that, in Ralegan Siddhi, Anna Hazare adopted the village. In 1975, he retired from his service. He worked as a soldier in Indian Army. In 1975, he retired from his service. He got some amounts as retirement benefits. He spent all his money for the welfare of village, and with the help of villagers, he made the village a successful one in Maharashtra. With the inspiration of that village, Maharashtra government started this scheme, Adarsh Grama Yojana scheme. Adarsh Grama Yojana scheme. When the Adarsh Grama Yojana scheme started in Maharashtra, there were some preconditions. There were some preconditions set for selection of villages. The most preconditions for the four bands. Four bands. What are those four bands? Bands means bandits. Four bandits. Four bandits. Let us discuss what are they. The first one is Purhat Bandi. Purhat Bandi. The second one is Sharai Bandi. Sharai Bandi. The third one is Nas Bandi. Nas Bandi. The fourth one is Nasha Bandi. The fourth one is Nasha Bandi. What is a Kurhat Bandi? Kurhat Bandi means ban on felling trees. Ban on felling trees. Ahmedabad district is in the drought prone region and it is in the rain shadow region of Western Ghats. The district has less trees, so they have to decide to protect those trees to get more rainfall. That is a first ban. Kurhat Bandi means ban on felling trees. The second one is Charai Bandi. Charai Bandi means ban on free grazing. Ban on free grazing. Generally, in our villages, the cattle graze everywhere. The cattle graze everywhere. There are no restrictions for the cattle to graze in a particular places. But the grass is a valuable thing in those areas. So they have decided to ban free grazing. Free grazing. With the help of ban on free grazing, they wanted to percolate more water into the soil. The third one is Nas Bandi. Nas Bandi means family planning. Nas Bandi means family planning. They had limited economic sources. So they decided to control the children. That is Nas Bandi. Nasha Bandi means ban on liquor. Nasha Bandi means ban on liquor. They have also decided to ban the liquor in those areas. These are four bandits, or these are four bands. These four bands should be taken up the villages which are following Adarsh Gram Yojana. Adarsh Gram Yojana. Once we recapitulate it, Kurhat Bandi means ban on felling trees. Charai Bandi means ban on free grazing. Nas Bandi means family planning. Nasha Bandi means ban on liquor. Apart from these, in addition to these, there is also Shramadhan. The people had to follow this one also. This is the fifth one. This is not a ban, this is a ideal to follow. Shramadhan means free physical work. The people have to work freely or voluntarily for the welfare of the village. That is called Shramadhan. These five are the ideals taken up as part of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme. Later, the other bans were also implemented in Hiware Bazaar. The other three bans were also implemented. These are 5, these are 4 plus 1, these are 3. What are these bans? The ban on borewells for cultivation. Ban on borewells for cultivation. Borewells are not allowed to cultivate to give irrigation facilities to the fields. The borewells are only useful for domestic purpose. Only domestic purpose. They did not allow to cultivate with the help of borewells. That is the first one. The second one is ban on growing sugarcane and banana crops. Ban on growing sugarcane and banana crops. What is the reason for that? Sugarcane and banana crops take more water. These areas have less water, but these crops, sugarcane and banana, need more water. So the villagers banned these two crops. The third one is, the first one is ban on borewells for agriculture. The second one is ban on crops. The third one is ban on selling one's land to outsider. These villagers did not allow to sell the land to the outsiders. These are the three bans. These are four bandis or four bans. These are three bans. This is one ideal thing. With the help of all these bans and ideals, the Hiware Bazaar village became a successful after 1980s. As part of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, what did the Hiware Bazaar people implemented? Let us discuss it. Soil and water conservation works in Hiware Bazaar. The soil and water conservation works have been implemented in Hiware Bazaar. As part of this, CCTs were dug. CCTs means continuous contour trenches. You may see the continuous contour trenches at page number 66. These are continuous contour trenches. These are dug with 1 meter depth and 1 meter width. 1 meter depth and 1 meter width. Continuous contour trenches. What is the aim for digging continuous contour trenches? The aim of the digging contour trenches are to avoid soil erosion, to percolate more water into the soil, and to encourage growth of grass. These are the three aims of CCTs, continuous contour trenches. Ultimately, they reach these three goals. Next, water harvesting structures. A number of water harvesting structures were built in Hiware Bazaar as part of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme. What are those water harvesting structures? Check dams, percolation tanks, loose boulder structures. Boulder means big stones. A structure which is built with the help of big stones is called loose boulder structures. These three are called water harvesting structures. What are they? Check dams, percolation tanks, loose boulder structures. With the help of these structures, more water has been percolated into the underground. Next, plantation work has also done in Hiware Bazaar. Plantation work has been done on the slopes of the hills and in the forest lands and also along the roadsides. In this way, they grew the greenery in their village. They grew the greenery in their village. These are the success. These are the successes they have achieved in Hiware Bazaar. The next one is the result of Adarsh Gram Yojana. In this topic, we will discuss what are the results of it. The first one is irrigation facilities. Irrigation facilities have been developed with the help of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme and with the help of 7 bandis, 4 plus 7, 7 bandis. Irrigation facilities have been improved. Before Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, they cultivated only 1 crop per year. After the completion of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, they are cultivating 3 crops a year. 3 crops a year. They cultivate Bajra in Kharif, they cultivate Jowar in Rabi, they cultivate vegetables in summer. They are cultivating 3 crops. The area irrigated for plantation, the area irrigated for summer crops has increased from 7 hectares to 72 hectares. 7 hectares to 72 hectares. This is the extent of summer crops. Next, beginning of cash crops. With the help of water harvesting structures, they improve the groundwater. The groundwater is available all the year. With the availability of water all the year, they began to cultivate cash crops like potatoes, onions, flowers, and fruits. Grapes and also pomegranate fruits are also cultivated in that village. Next, reduction of migration to other areas. Before Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, most of the villages of Hiware Bazaar migrated to Mumbai, Nagpur, etc. After the successful completion of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, they did not went on migration. They did not go on migration to any place because they are getting employment and they are getting wages in their native village. Next, wage and employment opportunities improved. The wages are also improved. The wages are also go up. The employment opportunities are also improved in Hiware Bazaar. All these are the successes getting in Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme. Next, social control over groundwater extraction. The main thing is the social control or groundwater extraction. No use of bore wells for irrigation. No intense water intense crops. These are the main things. Water for irrigation should be taken only through dug wells. Dug wells means open wells. Bore wells are not allowed in that village. They keep rainfall data meticulously. And use it in planting crops and water use prioritization. They are plant the crops, which crops grow in this year on the basis of rainfall. They have a plan. Next, improvement of livestock economy. Livestock means animals. The improvement of livestock economy helps marginal and small farmers. Collective efforts have been made to improve Hiware Bazar dairy industry as means to increase livelihood of all. Loans were given to all the small farmers. As a result of this, the number of milch animals has increased. Milch animals means milk giving animals like cows, buffaloes, etc. The number of milch animals have been increased. As a result, milk production was also increased from 140 liters to 3000 liters per day. 140 liters to 3000 liters per day. That is nearly 20-fold increase. These are the successes got by Hiware Bazar, the people of Hiware Bazar. Once we recapitulate the points, Hiware Bazar is located in Ahmedabad district of Maharashtra. It is on the rain shadow region of Western Ghats. It is in the drought prone area with an average annual rainfall of 400 millimeters or 40 centimeters. To achieve more groundwater, they followed the Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme. As part of Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, they have followed 7 bandis, mainly 4 bandis. Initially 4 bandis, after some time they have taken 3 bandis. What are the 4 bandis? Kurhat bandi, Charai bandi, Nas bandi, Nasha bandi. After some years, they followed another 3 bandis, or 3 bans. As a result of success in Adarsh Gram Yojana scheme, irrigation facilities have been increased in Hiware Bazar. They have begun the cash crops. The migration has been reduced to nil. The wage and employment opportunities have been increased. The social control of the groundwater is also achieved in Hiware Bazar village. The improvement of livestock economy helps marginal and small farmers. The dairy industry in Hiware Bazar increased with the help of loans. The milk production is also increased from 140 liters to 3000 liters, approximately 24 increase. Okay, thank you.